This is the Lockwood shotgun, and this thing's about to blow your mind when you see how good it is. I'm going to test it out throughout this gameplay on tier 1 zombies, tier 2 zombies, manglers, mimics, disciples, abominations, tier 4, the whole shebang. I've brought in a whole bunch of stuff to test it with. We've got sigils here, I've got pack-a-punch crystals, I've got wrenches. So just to begin with, in tier 1, this is how good it is, right? With the attachments that I've got on, which I'll share at the end of the gameplay here. I mean, I kind of missed there, but it's kind of shredded, right? Like, it's pretty damn good. No complaints here, but you'll notice when I shoot this thing, let's see if I can find a way to demonstrate this. There's just one slug or whatever the hell you call it, right? There's one singular beam of damage coming out of my gun, and it works at range, obviously slightly less effectively than it would at close range, but it's still pretty strong. And we can use this to get ourselves into tier 2 to show you how strong it is, again, without any changes to the weapon, without using a wrench or anything like that to begin with in tier 2. All right, so we've got some tier 2 zombies now. That's perfect. Let's test it out again at base rarity here to see how good it is. Not really doing a huge amount, right? At base rarity, no pack-a-punch. It's, yeah, kind of meh. There's a 2-hit on the dog. I guess that's not too bad, but those dogs die if you shove them over. Now, I'm going to add a green wrench here to begin with, just to show you that at green rarity, it's not a huge amount better. Like, it's definitely an improvement, but it's not the rarity of the weapon here that's making the real big difference. The reload is also pretty damn slow. I mean, that's a painful reload right there. So you're probably thinking at this point, well, this gun kind of sucks, right? But I want to remind you, when we were shooting before, just one little bloop of damage into the sky, okay? Let's go to Pack-a-Punch level 1 now, and I will demonstrate the change that is made. Look at that. There are now, I believe it's 10 slugs, because we've got slug ammunition on this thing, 10 slugs being fired at once. It's insane. And so now, look, that was a collat. That killed 2 zombies at once. That was a collat. That was a collat as well. I missed the zombie there. It's shredding, like on an unreal level. That was a collat as well. That was nearly a collat. Like, it's so crazy strong. The difference it makes, pack-a-punching this gun, is out of this world. It's just nuts. We're one-hitting whatever we want. It's great. So good, dude. My goodness. Oh, a rare instance where it didn't one hit. Don't see that every day. And the reload, you'll notice, is going in 2s now, and it's much faster. So that's nice as well. And it shoots pretty quickly. Like, that's an entire horde getting absolutely swept in just a couple seconds. All right, last one. Is that an aether crystal? Wait, am I tripping right now? Can I shoot that out of the ceiling? Why does it look so much like there's an aether crystal there? Have I just never noticed that before? Doesn't that look interactable? Am I just stupid? Let me know in the comments. So there's a bounty here. I could actually do that real quick. We could test this out on a tier 2. Oh, that zombie said not today, dude. Oh, I just found a mangler in the wild. One shot to stun that arm. Oh, there's a mimic as well. Okay. Well, that was what? 3 hits for the mimic, I think. And probably, well, I mean, that's more or less 3 or 4 for the mangler, right? He's dead regardless. All right, just pulling up on my bounty. So it's a mangler. Let's see how many shots this thing takes to die. I reckon seeing as the regular mangler took, what, 3 or 4? I reckon he'll take probably 10, but we can test. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's doing nothing to him. That's really interesting. So maybe with the mangler specifically, we do need to get ourselves up to tier 2 pack-a-punch. I could try that now. I might honestly just try the blue ether tool. Let's see if that makes much of a difference. Obviously, we know that the zombies are getting shredded regardless. That was never in doubt. But let's see how it goes on this guy now. He's still not taking a lot of damage at all. Okay, I'm just gonna slowly chip away at this dude. It's definitely not as fast as I would have liked, but there we go. There's the arm. That's a big chunk of damage. Helmet's off. Should be a lot faster now. I mean, it's still very fast and very consistent. It's not like I'm having a hard time on that mangler. Who is shooting me? Stop it. So rude, man. All right, there's a points rift back here. I'm going to grab that points rift, and then I'm going to go into tier 3. Okay, amazing. So I have enough for tier 3 pack-a-punch now. Okay, so we're heading into tier 3 now. First time testing with single pack-a-punch and blue rarity. All right, so we've got an armored zombie. Here we go. It's a 2-shot. Okay, that one was 4, weirdly, even though it was not an armored zombie. My God. It's so... For a tier 1 pack-a-punch gun, that is crazy performance. Like, that is actually bananas. Like, look at that, dude. It's 2-hitting them all. Oh my God. The fact that it's able to 2-hit zombies already, only a tier 1 pack? Like, that's bananas. Let's try it out on this mimic here. You gonna try and suck me, bro? Yeah, there you go. Okay, I got a dead shot proc, so it's not quite accurate, but I mean, gives you an idea of the fact that it's not as good on the special zombies. Like, that was definitely a lot harder to take down. But if I boost myself up a rarity level here to purple, can I one-hit zombies now? That guy got knocked back 6 feet, dude. Okay, so it's not 100% a one-hit by the looks of things. I think that you need to make sure that as much of it lands in the head as possible. But still, I am not mad about this performance at all. Yeah, I mean... It's very strong. What can I say? That is really quite crazy. And we're going to try going to Pack-a-Punch tier 2 now. Okay, still 2-hitting on those. That's interesting that that didn't seem to give me a crazy damage buff. But then again, it was an armored zombie. And armored zombies are always just... They're just awkward, bro. Like, they just don't play by the rules of the rest of the game. You know what I mean? Okay, I have a Mangler and an Abomination. Okay, there's a Mimic as well. Nice. Ooh. Okay, that Mimic died very quickly. Let's try you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, again. Interesting. So I think where this thing kind of doesn't really work as consistently seems to be just on these special zombies. Now, obviously, I'm not at pack tier 3 yet, so that might make all the difference in the world. Like, these guys are just getting completely melted in a disgusting fashion. So let's get to tier 3 Pack-a-Punch. Let's finally finish our little upgrade process. I don't have a gold wrench to test with here, but tier 3 pack, purple rarity, seems to be the sort of most consistent rarity that you'll end up with in this game anyway on stuff. All right, so yes, there's an Abomination here, but there's also a Mangler that I'm quite interested in seeing how easy it is to take down. The zombies are just not a threat in tier 3 when you have this weapon. Like, that's ridiculous. Okay. Let's test. It might be quite tricky to get the Mangler on its own without the Mimic. I mean, oh, not the Mimic, sorry. The Abom. Yep, the Abomination wants to play. It's just like a dog, bro. It just wants to, like, play fetch with you. Okay, quick test on you. Yeah, so again, it really doesn't have the outrageous firepower on the special zombies that it does on the regulars. The regulars just get absolutely toasted, but on specials it's nowhere near as strong, which is useful to know actually, because for me right now, considering fighting this Abomination, like, that tells me that that's gonna be a very, very difficult task. Well, it's pretty good on Disciples actually. Is the Disciple here? Oh, Mangler. Goodbye. Okay. Well, I'm happy to be able to take you out. Is he beaming the wall right now? I think he is. Ow! I mean, honestly, this could be a pretty good spot to take him down. And if he tries to beam me, I think I can do this. Oh my God, he's going through a building. He's walking through a building. Illegal behavior. Nice. One more head. Yep, that one there. Exactly. Oh my God. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty damn good. There we go. All right, what do we got? A Disciple? Well, this was super powerful on that Disciple a second ago, so maybe this won't be so bad. Okay, let's stop that at once, shall we? Not really a big fan of being in this tiny little area. Oh my God, are you serious? He's just gonna dip out like that? Oh, he trolled me, dude. Okay, break line of sight. Nice. I mean, it's chunking him like crazy there. He's gonna come back, right? Right? Oh my God. Come back immediately. Thank you. I'll take a self and I'll swap it for the chunk of meat. So, I mean, very successful there. Da-da-da. Sigil time. It always terrifies me when it hits that loading screen and the screen just goes black for a second. Here we go. All right. Ah. Okay. Okay, why was that easier to take down than the Mangler in tier 3? Make it make sense, dude. I'm getting chased down by the entire world right now, which makes sense because I'm in their world, I guess. Yep, that Mimic's dead. Is it? I think so. Ooh, scary. Oh, wait, what? I have a self. Why isn't it? I'm actually so sad. I had so much stuff. Well, that was an extremely unfortunate way to go. I don't understand what happened there, to be honest. I was convinced I had a self revive, but these are my attachments. I'm using the heavy long barrel. I've got the 12 gauge slug on. Don't be tempted to use Dragon's Breath or the explosive. They're nowhere near as good because the slug is what gives you those 10 pellets. I've got the Matazek X-Ray Skeletonized Guard, the Express Light Bolt for faster rechambering, and the Sword Off mod just to make you much more agile. This is the class to use. It's probably the best weapon in the game until it gets patched. Leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and consider subscribing for more videos like this one. I'll see you next time.